So, you wanna be a master at dribbling, but whenever you try to dribble through your enemies, you just fail and the ball goes to the enemy's foot. Well, you clicked on the right video because in this video, I'll teach you how to be a master at dribbles in just a few minutes. So make sure you watch till the end because by the end of the video, you will have become a master at dribbling. So first things first, the simple dribble. You press Q, your character does a little animation, and if anyone tries to steal that ball while you're in that animation, their ankles break and you successfully perform a dribble. Well, what about after that dribble? Since the dribble has a fairly big cooldown, after your dribble ends, the enemy can just steal the ball for free. They don't have to do anything, they can just press E and the ball is now theirs. Which obviously you don't want, right? Of course, you want to keep the ball for yourself and be an egoist and score. So now comes the main part of this thing. Air dribbles. In Blue Lock Rivals, basically, if you perform headers, you can basically dribble the ball in the air without the ball even falling to the ground. It doesn't make sense, but in this game it's a thing. And that is the main thing about dribbling in this game. If you can perform this, then I assure you, you can out-dribble anyone in this game. So well, if you don't know how to do a header, I'll just show you. Basically, you kick the ball underneath your feet by looking down. If you don't look down, then the ball will just go straight up. Now, after looking down, after you kick, you have to jump instantly and it will perform a header. And this header will go exactly where you're looking. If you're looking exactly down, then the header won't go far, it will just go up. But if you're looking straight, then the header will act like a normal kick. And after you perform your first header, if you want to continue that header, then you have to jump again and match your head with the ball. If that makes any sense. You basically have to jump underneath the ball and hit it again with your head. And if you do that, then your header will continue and you will keep pumping the ball with your head and the ball will keep flying in the air. But that's not it. There's another trick to this thing, which is basically the same thing, but when you jump, instead of just jumping, you can actually kick while in the air and it somehow increases your hitbox for the header. I have no idea how this works, but it just does. So when you're performing headers, just make sure to just kick in the air. It just increases your hitbox a bit, and which is really nice. Now you know how to perform headers. Absolutely. But you're asking me how to dribble past your enemies with these. Well, here comes the main part of this whole thing. If you want to go past an enemy, you have to think where your enemy will go. You have to predict their movement. Basically, you want to try to bait them into moving somewhere and then you air dribble the ball past them. Now, of course, this sounds really easy on theory, but on practical, it's a little bit weird because, well, obviously you can't just read the movements of any player. Some people are going back and front and it's tough. But once you do it enough, you get the hang of it and you can just read people and easily think of where they're gonna go. But also, since you can't air dribble forever, you can only do it 4 times. So after the 4th air dribble, you want to get the ball back on the ground. You want to dribble it so that you can just air dribble again. Do the normal dribble so that you can throw the ball up in the air again and just dribble past your enemies again. And you can do this infinitely for as long as your stamina doesn't run out. Now it would be a bit unfair if I don't show you how I actually dribble. So here's a clip I can show. Basically, you see 2 defenders. I dribble past the first one normally, and the other one, I read his movements and then air dribble past him. That's how I did it. And after I got the ball, I dribbled again, and he tried to steal the ball, but since I was dribbling normally, his ankles got broken. And that's how I got a free goal here. Here's just another clip. I was basically just having fun here because I wasn't really serious. There was a lot of defenders here and I just wanted to have some fun. So you can just see for yourself. And obviously I messed up here, but pretend like you didn't see that. And I messed up here again, but their team messed up even harder and somehow our goalkeeper got the ball. Now is the time I'll actually dribble and will get past all of my enemies. And for some reason, my own teammate is trying to steal the ball from me. I have no idea why, but I guess he's just that smart. And I mess up air again because I have no idea how. I had the Emperor flow, but still messed up. And then my teammate matched my energy and he also messed up. But then again, they messed up again. So it's just a lot of whole messing around. But the dribbles I performed were pretty nice in this one. In this clip, I just made a goal with my dribbles by just out dribbling one enemy, I think. Here, I just dribble past this guy because he keeps moving forward. And there were two defenders, so I dribble again and get past them with my dribbles. However, while I was getting closer to the goal, one guy came up again. So I just dribbled past him and just scored with my dribbles. Now, this clip is also really filled with huge mess-ups, but the dribbles were pretty nice. So, as you can see, there are two defenders trying to defend the goal, but I mess up and accidentally miss one of my dribbles, so I had to shoot the ball, which just gave the ball to the goalkeeper. But for some reason, the goalkeeper threw the ball way too far back, so I could shoot it, but then I missed my Kaiser impact because I suck at Kaiser. The ball got stolen by the enemies, but we still got it back because the pass was not that good and the other guy was lagging. So well, my teammate just got the ball and just Kaiser volleyed it and got a free goal. Now there's also one thing you should be careful of, and that is Sai's arm swipe or Kunigami's body block, because if you're air dribbling and these guys use their moves, you're practically cooked because the ball isn't with your hands and well, you fall down to the ground, which gives the ball to the enemies. So be careful of that. If there's a Sai or Kunigami on the other team, then it's better to just not air dribble against them and pass your teammate. Now that's all I had to say for this video. And the rest part, well, basically you have to do it by yourself because obviously just me saying it won't make you a master at dribbles. Well, it will teach you how you can be a master at dribbles, but you have to practice by yourself and get the hang of it. So well, thank you for watching this far. If you're still watching, make sure you like and subscribe and comment what you want next.